Okay, it's a hot as hell day today, bro. It's meant to be like 38 degrees, but we're gonna walk to Opera House for no reason in this heat. So let's get it. So I'm at Broadway, by the way, across the road from the Broadway shopping center. But because it's an extremely hot day, we're gonna do an extreme thing where we'll walk 4.5 k's straight up this way to the Opera House. So let's do this. Okay, so I don't know what the temperature is at the moment, but it feels hot. It literally feels like it's at least 30, 32 degrees. Yeah, I usually walk in the sun, which seems to be across the road. It's around 1 p.m. at the moment. I don't have my watch on me. My phone's in my little purse, my man purse, but it's around 1:05 or something like that. So from here to the Opera House, we'll be sticking to as many shadows as we can, the shades as we can. That's full cinematic, by the way. Oh, buddy boy, it's hot. It's really hot, so I hope I can make it. Yeah, it's like that with the whole summer situation in Sydney. One time, like one moment, it's cold, and the next moment, it's hot as hell, cuz. Yeah, I did a back street walk the other day through the streets of Chippendale, which is across the road, and we checked out the mall, the Central Park Mall. So when you get a chance, watch that video. Yeah, I think I can make it. I'm already like literally 1 block away from Central. So yeah, we can do it. In the shade, it's literally 3 degrees cooler than in the sun. That's straight out of Inception, cars. Check it out. I love how when you walk by a building or a shop, the cool air hits you from the AC inside, and that's enough to push you to the next block. I really love these 3 buildings here. Or those 2 mainly, with greenery coming out of it. It's beautiful. Yeah, the UTS building looks pretty sweet as well. Check it out, bro. I love this building. Wow, in the sun, the temperature literally went up by 3 to 5 degrees. And also the sun in Australia is harsh as between the months of December and March. Oh, buddy boy. This is a good way to fit in my or your 10,000 steps as well. I don't know if I'll actually get to do 10,000 because it's a lot. You have to walk for 2.5 hours. But this trip is only like 45 minutes. If I have enough energy, I'll walk back, but I don't know, in this heat, it's gonna be a challenge. Yeah, this part of town is always pumping, mainly with overseas students, I find. They're all like studying in the TAFE and in the UTS. There's these wispy sort of clouds in the sky, which doesn't help to dissipate the heat at all. If anything, I think it sort of magnifies it. Is that cinematic, cuz? Is that cinematic? Oh, finally some shade again. Yeah, we're already at Central Station, which is literally across the road there. From here to Town Hall's less than 15-minute walk. And from Town Hall to Opera House, I find I can get there in like less than 20 minutes. So we can do this. Yeah, I wonder what they're building over there. I hope it's like a mad shops and that, not just a commercial building. I'll show you. So it's Central Station directly across the road there, but we're not catching the train, we're using our feet. I'm pretty sure that clock tower there is based on the London Tower or Big Ben or whatever it's called in London, and the time seems to be right. It's 1:15 at the moment. Yeah, you have to like watch where you're going because the cars come out of everywhere here. Okay, I feel like we're officially underway from Central, even though the trip started back in Broadway Shopping Centre. Yeah, this part of the city is a bit ghetto. The shops are slightly trashy. I mean, not being judgmental, it's just how it is. It's just all junk food and like, I don't know. Yeah, good thing about this walk to the Opera House from Broadway is there's no like crazy gnarly hills. It's like very gentle incline, like less than 5 degrees if that, and it gets pretty like plain, pretty leveled. Okay, so today's vlog is just a straight walk to the Opera House, but like next week I'll come and do like another, you know, sort of urban exploration video where I just sort of go into random alleyways that I've never been in before. Yeah, so we're coming up to Chinatown and Thai Town. So Chinatown's on the left as we come up here, and Thai Town's on the right. Yeah, this part of the city is always pumping cars with people, a lot of tourists, like overseas students. You know, there's a lot of good eateries around here. Oh my God, bro, I think it just got a bit hotter than the last 10 minutes when I came out of the Broadway Shopping Centre. It's a very bright day. Like I said, the clouds are minimal. It's like, I feel like giant cotton candy, like a thin layer of cotton candy. I don't know what the technical term is for these sort of clouds, but it's not doing much to cool down the weather. Yeah, we're literally a 5-minute walk from Town Hall, and the walk from Broadway to Opera House is actually pretty short. If you don't stop, if you just kind of power through it, you can walk it within 30 minutes. So we've just passed Chinatown. Yeah, I'll go back there time and time again and make like future videos, but today let's just walk straight up George Street to the Opera House, the world famous Sydney Opera House, guys. You know, quite like these things, the light rails, but I find them a bit too slow. But I love the new metro system, it's mad. The new metro, and I catch the ferry a lot these days. Yeah, the city is usually much busier than this, but I think people are sort of escaping the heat. Yeah, that little walk from Broadway to here, near Town Hall, took me 15 minutes, I think, around there. So that's cinematic cars. Yeah, let's take 5 minutes on this bench here. Hey bro, it's like 35 degrees and you feel every degree of it. Yeah, so that little 50 minutes of walking added up to 4,484 steps. Okay, so that was about 10 minutes, so let's continue. Yeah, this summer I'll come and make more videos here in the city, in Town Hall. There's still heaps of places, nooks and crannies that I haven't seen yet, so we'll explore it together, cuz. Yeah, this Hyde tea shop is pumping, so if you're nearby, come and give them business. It's not a brand deal. I've only got like 20 minutes left before we reach Opera House, but I'm feeling it, bro. It's like 35 degrees. Really drains your energy. Finally some shade, cars. Yeah, like it's back there. The shade literally drops the temperature by 5 degrees. Yeah, it's much more pumping here. Check it out. Yeah, I quite like the architecture on this part of George Street. Look at it. Yeah, there's a slight incline here, but it's like literally 3 degrees, not even 5. So you won't have a cardiac arrest walking up George Street. That's definitely cinematic, cars. Check it out. So we've just passed Town Hall Station, and last time I walked to the Opera House from here, it took less than 15 minutes, so we're already there. There's like school kids everywhere. I think it's from the local St. Andrew's school. That's what I'm assuming. I think it's like a graduation for primary school, it looks like. Yeah, this is literally smack bang the center of CBD, our downtown. And that's our version of the Shibuya crossing in Tokyo. Yeah, let's not get murked crossing the road, because Sydney drivers, whilst Sydney people are nice, drivers are effing crazy. That's definitely cinematic, cars. That's definitely cinematic. Yeah, it's popular with tourists, locals, like local workers. So this is like kind of halfway between upmarket and it's like ghetto. No, it's more upmarket than ghetto. Yeah, I usually walk in the sun, and I like to walk in the sun, but not today. Not in this 35-degree heat wave, bro. Yeah, I love QVB. I've always loved it, ever since as a kid. It's got that beautiful old school charm. From one corner, it looks like it's straight out of London or Paris. Yeah, I love the buildings in this part of town. Just check it out. This part, this stretch leading up to the Opera House is straight out of New York City. Yeah, I guess it's extra pumping because of the Christmas season. Everyone's out there, you know, getting gifts for their kiddies and aunties and daddies and mummies. Yeah, this corner here, corner of George Street and Market Street here, it's straight out of London or New York or Paris with all the like older buildings. Okay, let's continue sticking to the shades, eh? Across the road is full blasting with sunshine, and Aussie sun will knock you out for a couple of weeks. Yeah, this part is fully pumping. Every store, like the bookstore, knickknacks, every store is pumping. The streets are full busy as well. You know what? Halfway up the next block, they've set up the Christmas tree. So let's suss that out before we're continuing on our journey, which is literally less than 10 minutes away. Yeah, that's definitely cinematic cars. Yeah, there's the Louis Vuitton store where I was asked to leave for filming in there. And I said, what difference does it make if you film or make a video? And the guy's like, that's the rules. I'm like, whatever, dude. Yeah, it's sunny across the road from where I was, but there's like an awning here, which helps a little bit. Yeah, so the Christmas tree is just around the corner here, so let's check it out. Okay, are you ready? It's right here. Ooh, Santa's in town, bro. Yeah, this whole block is straight out of like Europe and New York City and Tartaria. There you go. Check that out. I don't know if you can see the sheer size of it, but it's massive. It's at least, I would estimate it's at least 40 meters tall, maybe 40, 50 meters tall. Check it out. Yeah, let's do a Michael Bay style pan around. That was definitely cinematic cars. Let's just check behind it to see if there's any other like Christmas ornaments behind it. Nah, there's the Matrix fountain, which I'll show you in a moment. I mean, you know what? I'll show you now. Yeah, this part's full pumping cars. The cars, there's people everywhere. It's all happening here, bro. So if you're in Sydney, come and enjoy the festivities. See this fountain? Have a good look at it. It's in the pinnacle, the pivotal scene in The Matrix, the first one, the good one, the only one that I consider to be a Matrix movie. And this whole street was filled with NPCs in that scene. So if you watch it next time, have a look. Okay, so let's just walk down Pitt Street. I mean, which is slightly quicker instead of going all the way out to George Street again. We're literally less than 10 minutes out. Bruh. Yeah, even Pitt Street has like an old school charm to it. They've mixed the buildings that are like 150 years old with like newer ones, which are less than like 40 years old and super new as well. Bro, if you live in Sydney, especially right now, between now, which is like 5th of December, until like March, you have to go out there and explore the city more. Don't just go to work and sit there at your computer screen all day and just go home and get Uber Eats. That's a terrible way to live, bro. Yes, I am preaching right now. Yeah, I even love this building over here. It's very continental, out of John Wick. Just check it out. Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies, John Wick. And this is straight out of that movie. The 4 movies, the 5 movies. Yeah, check out this beautiful palm tree. This scene is definitely cinematic, bro. Check it out. It's very Edward Hopper. Yeah, we're practically here at the Opera House. It's just like 2 blocks up this way, and it's like straight ahead. Yeah, that street corner is definitely Edward Hopper cars. I'll try to like zoom in edit, but I love the way the road sort of winds into it, and there's like a cafe at the end of it. Yeah, whilst this building isn't as old as the others, which are full charming, this, yeah, it's got that sort of New York charm to it as well. Well, check out that interesting building, bro. It looks like it's unfinished. It's the top floors are bigger than the bottom floors, and like decreasingly like smaller, increasingly smaller, if you know what I mean. Check it out. You know what? I think they filmed Matrix on this street corner as well. The final scene where he comes out of a phone booth and then flies off into the sky. Because that whole movie was filmed here in Australia back in like 98, 99. Oh, finally full shades, bro. Yeah, one of the benefits of having massive skyscrapers all over the city, like a permanent shade. Yeah, it feels like 25 degrees in the shade in between 2 buildings. But as you get out to the sun again, it's back to massive heatwave cars. I don't know if you can see the Harbour Bridge. It's literally like 200 meters straight up ahead. Alright, let's cross the light rail track and try not to get murked crossing it. There you go. You have to look both ways before you cross. Whilst they're slow, they come out of nowhere. It's like a simulation theory, bro. This one literally popped out of nowhere. So straight up ahead is the world famous Sydney Harbour Bridge. But we're not going there today. We're gonna do like a lap around the Opera House. Yeah, the last, not lately, not the last 4 weeks, but I've been catching the ferry everywhere. So I'll continue doing that, yeah, this summer. Yeah, I don't know the exact time, but it took me less than 40 minutes to walk here. And that's including the little break I had back in Town Hall. Yeah, the view from those trains looking out to the harbour is magnifique, bro. Magnifique. It's 1 in a million. Yeah, the Opera House, literally 1 minute walk around the bend from these block of units. Call them block of units, but they're literally, starting price is 1.5 million, bro. Is that cinematic? I think so, cuz. Yeah, for some reason, I've got no desire to live in these units. I mean, some of them are like penthouses with like 100 bedrooms or whatever. But I've got no like wish to move in here. Mainly because you're just surrounded by like tourists, and like it's a mission to get anywhere from here, you know what I mean? So there's the famous Sydney Harbour Bridge, which is pumping as ever. The Opera House is literally directly across, straight forward. Yeah, I vibe with none of these stores. Yeah, they're all like touristy, overpriced souvenir shops. I'm not shitting on them, I'm just saying. So there it is, the world famous Sydney Opera House. One of the 7 wonders of the world. I think it is, right? I think it's one of the modern wonders of the world, isn't it? Yeah, accompanied by the Harbour Bridge, and there's the Opera House right there. So what I'll do is I'm gonna like walk to the back of it. There's like a little pathway where you can sort of walk around it and come out this end here. So that's what we'll do. It sounds like they're getting ready for a rave party. Yeah, this time of the year, there's a lots going on in Sydney. Like Opera House isn't usually dressed like this, but like for some reason, I think there's pretty sure there's like some sort of a Christmas party happening soon, and they're kind of rehearsing for it. I don't know, maybe Lady Gaga will perform here. I think she's in town. Hey, you're gonna be in my vlog. Yeah. See you, bro. Yeah, I just filmed a couple of ravers, and I'm gonna put them in my vlog. It's all happening here, bro. I hope I don't get demonetized with the music there. That's a pretty famous rave music from like 30 years ago. I hope we can make it past. There's like a gate there. Usually there isn't, so you can walk straight around it, but we'll see. No, you cannot. I was swearing for no reason. Yeah, I've said this a million times. Sydney in summer is where you have to be at. Check it out. This building is our national treasure, bro. Look at it. It's a bike tour action happening. Even this restaurant here, I hope you can see it, is pumping with customers. Just check it out. Yeah, the back streets of Opera House, as expected, is pretty quiet. Not many people venture down here. They just sort of take million pictures at the front and on the side. This is for me, I value the back streets more than the main parts. You know what I'm saying? Just look at it. What does the back street look like? That's my mission in life, to show you the back of something. So this is what back of Opera House looks like, bro. Yeah, this is the 360-degree panoramic view. Look. It looks out to priceless water view. When it's a full heat wave, there's not even wind. Usually, without this special mic here, you can't hear my voice because of all the wind, the sea wind. But now it's like calm as. Even look at the water. It might as well be like someone's swimming pool. It's like calm. And this is under the stairs of the Sydney Opera House. Check it out. Oh, I think there's like a Christmas concert happening with all the Aussie acts. Jimmy Barnes, and I don't know the others, only Jimmy Barnes. Yeah, this is the underneath the steps. So outside of this is where all the stairs are. Bro. So mission accomplished. So we did a lap around the Opera House and okay, so let's just take like 10 minutes. Yeah, I was gonna walk back to Broadway, but it's gonna be a bit of a trek. It's solid 4.5 Ks, so which means I'll be like fully nuked for the next vlog. So I'll leave you here. I'm just gonna like catch the train from the Circular Quay station over here. So I hate to leave you, but I'll see you in the next one. Peace.